All right, this is Soulside Communications out here with Mark. Mark, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about yourself.
My name is Mark Allen Lumpkin Sr. I'm 59 years old, born and raised in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. I ended up in Georgia because I have 9 children, 1 woman married almost 18 years, for 17 change. And she decided to get a boyfriend. Georgia's the only place I had family, but my family I hadn't seen in 20 years prior to my wedding or coming back here. I'm just out here just screwing.
How long have you been homeless overall, roughly?
On and off, or on and
off?
Just
pretty much, you know?
Maybe between 12, 15 years. I've been on my own since I'm 11. No parents in my house. My dad left when I was 8. Moved right down the street. Whole nother family. That was great. My mom left when I was 11 because my dad kept coming to my house and just beat me.
How long would you say that you've been, I mean, what would you say led to you being homeless? What's the top 1 or 2 or 3 factors?
Crack cocaine.
Only
factor. It's the worst drug ever invented.
Wait, let me ask you this, Mark. Crack cocaine has been out since at least the 80s, right?
Right.
So we've seen so many people, especially so many of our people, get addicted, be pretty much render their lives to death, jail, and institutions, and insanity, depression, and broken families, heartache. So you know this intellectually, you know, in your mind. Well, why do you still why does that demon of addiction still have a hold on you when you know it ain't gonna end up in nothing worthwhile? No judgment, I'm just asking.
Self-medication.
Okay.
That's not the reason I'm out here. I'm out here to address the problem, not the symptoms. Addiction, homelessness, suicide, violence, all driven by unchecked mental health. I'm diagnosed, but mine is not so severe. I mean, I'm out here, man, and it is bad. Mental health.
So what mental health diagnosis you have, other than the cocaine?
Me, PTSD, hypersensitivity disorder, anxiety, and depression. I claimed my sister's life. My mom, Alzheimer's and dementia, she's gone.
So you're using the cocaine to self-medicate all your mental health symptoms?
No. I'm using it to self-medicate my feelings because I don't want to feel the way I do. I miss my kids, bro. I ain't been with my kids. I've seen them 7 years since I came. 7 years.
What would you say to them if they were watching this video? What would you want them to know?
I'm sorry. I tell them I love them and I'm sorry. My older children know what happened. They know what went down. My wife chose to get a boyfriend. I had the second best job I ever had in my life. Assistant kitchen manager of a restaurant that did $4 million in food sales his first year. Made $65,000 plus bonuses. I quit the best job I ever had in my life. I was executive chef of the #1 hotel in Florida.
What do you think it'll take for you to get off of cocaine?
I need to get, I gotta pass the test. I'm getting there. I don't even smoke. I mean, I do, but not like, no. I give more stuff away, and I'm out here helping people. I pray the same prayer every morning. I ask God, thank you for breathing your precious breath of life into me this morning. Give me the strength and courage to make it through this day. Align me with your will for my life, and open up the heavens and pour me out a blessing so I can be a blessing to someone else in need. Needs, wants, perceived needs. I know drugs, alcohol, they're all perceived needs. Some physical, opiates and that kind of stuff.
You're physically addicted,
right. But crack, no. Powder, no. It's all in your mind. So it's not really a need.
Do you think it's all on you to kick the addiction, or is there something others can do? Whether it's money, whether it's support, what can somebody else do to help you? From your perspective.
Help me start this project.
Yeah.
Homeless Millionaire Project.
The what? Tell me about the project.
Homeless Millionaire Project.
Homeless Millionaire Project. Yeah. Give us a little rundown on that.
Bringing attention. I had a whole logo. I draw. This is just scrappy right here. I got some other stuff. I had a sign, logo, everything. Bringing attention to unmentioned pandemic of unchecked mental health. Now, way before COVID, mental health was killing our community. It's kill them. And I don't know what they putting in this stuff that these kids is doing now, but they just shot out, bro. I mean, they are gone. I mean, really, it's bad. I mean, really bad. I mean, I like I said, I can still function in society. I can still talk to people. Blah, blah, blah. It's very sad.
What advice would you give to other kids or even adults to like not end up homeless and strung out and or face some of the emotional, spiritual challenges you face? Like, what advice would you give to those individuals or to the society to make the world a better place based on your life experience?
If you never try it, you never have to pick it.
Just don't pick up.
Don't use.
Don't
Nothing.
use. Yeah.
I mean, booze and fentanyl and weed. Man, weed is so strong, man. This dude had some stuff. He said, man, you want this? I don't smoke weed. I really don't even, I drink a couple beers a day, whatever. But I mean, he's like, you want this? I'm like, nah, bro, what's wrong with it? He said, nothing. It's too strong. You never heard nobody say that. This stuff is, I mean, it's just, they're treating all this stuff with all these foreign man-made chemicals and stuff like that. And I'm telling you.
Tell me some of your talents. You said you're an artist, you're a cook.
This is nothing. I have some stuff over.
Tell me about what that says.
This just says looking for a hand up, not a hand up.
All right.
That's just, I didn't grab my other stuff. Somebody.
Yeah. So you're an artist, you have
Yeah, I
any other
had my own
talents?
business a couple years ago. Soldiers for Christ Graphics.
All right.
The Facebook page is still up because nothing ever goes off of Facebook. That was my Facebook business page, Soldiers for Christ Graphics. Graphics is spelled Grafx.
So folks watching this can reach out to you through that site?
I don't even know how to get on it no more, bro.
Is there any way people can reach out to you that you can give or email address or anything like that?
Get another phone. Mine
Alright.
stolen. And I mean, once I get it, when I start putting my artwork out there, people buy my signs. I sold them. A few signs. On cardboard.
Yeah.
I had one I made out of cardboard with a lion on the side view. Said the Lion of Judah, cross up top on the hill. Lady bought it for $60. Her daughter's name was Judah.
Are you religious or spiritual?
I'm spiritual. Religion is man-made. My spirituality, me and God have a unique and personal connection. He ain't never let me down, and he never will.
So what's the connection between your religion and spirituality and trying to beat crack cocaine?
People, and they may not understand it, but it ain't for them to understand. I am out here in this position to do what I'm doing. I'm talking to people that nobody wants to talk to about God, about being
So you're out here helping people?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I say, man, when's my 40 years up, God? I've been wandering in the desert. You know, the Israelites, they wandered for 40 years, and then they didn't make it to the promised land. They never passed the test. We, as the creation of God, we've never passed the test. We are experiencing the 7 plagues all over again. Just brought up to modern times. Homelessness, addiction, suicide, violence.
Yeah.
It's the 7 plagues all over again. Because we can't come together as people and support each other and help each other. Man, you ain't got no room.
What about people helping themselves? What role does that play?
You gotta help yourself. I'm just a giver by nature. Maybe because I've been on my own for so long, I feel like I had to try to buy friends or whatever, and I end up with nothing. But I still help them. Because how would I look not helping them when I ask God to help me with my perceived needs? I know people that run around here and smoke crack all day and won't buy a daggone piece of bread. I feed them, give them a drink, give them a cigarette, whatever.
So, last question, and we'll let you wrap it up with some final words. Last question. Do you think it's a good idea to give homeless people money? Meaning that, from your experience, what does the average homeless person do with the money that they receive? Do you think the majority, does it help them get on the straight and narrow and kind of like tighten up?
There's not really an average. There's no average. Everybody's different. That guy that's over there on that road right there, no drugs, no alcohol, no nothing. He comes out here, he pays his rent, he buys food, he helps his handicapped wife. I've been knowing him for a couple of years. He don't do nothing.
So you would recommend it's helpful to give to the homeless?
It is, but I mean, you got to be within reason. If someone would ask me, I'd say, yeah, man, I have a problem with addiction. I'm battling it, but that's not what I do. I'm trying to get the website up and running for this project. It's 4 parts to the project. Street Art by Mark. I'll incorporate my other business, Soldiers for Christ Graphics. Gladiator Barbecue, I'm a chef.
What kind of stuff you do with the graphics, with the art?
I did t-shirts.
T-shirts?
Yeah.
All right, so people can hit you up for t-shirts at some point, you know?
Gladiator Barbecue, Street
And
Warriors.
you be out here
Street
mostly on
Soldiers.
Columbia Drive and Memorial Drive?
I'm all over.
You all over?
Down Memorial
So if somebody see you, they can holler at you about some graphics.
Yeah. I've done a couple logos.
Yeah,
couple tattoos
that's what's
for
up,
people.
brother.
You know, I just can't seem to get into that final zone. And I have a friend, she told me, you know what the problem is? You don't ever complete nothing. Never finish. It's right there, right on the edge. Like when my business was up and running, I fell off because I started working at another job. I worked for Waffle House, I was a supervisor. I started going out, I wasn't paying no attention to my business, I wasn't drawing or none of that, I wasn't talking to God. And he said, hey, you can't be responsible with $500, why would I make you responsible with $5 million?
And my prayer is that you have the strength and the power within you and the wisdom to do what you were really put here to do, okay?
Many are called, few are chosen. Many are called, few are chosen. You have one calling. My calling is to spread the message of salvation, the good news of God, and however He decides for me to do it. I know that. I've been called since I was a kid. Got His hand on me. My brother that died before I was even born, I was scooting across the floor one day, and my mom said, Mark, what are you doing? I said, I'm playing with Michael. Where do you hear that from? Why are you doing that? Because this is how Michael walks. He was born, he died before I was even born. And me and him was just kicking it. I played with him all the time. Freaked my mom out, it creeped her out. Because, like I said, he passed away before I came to this planet.
Sorry to hear that, Mark.
God opened my third eye, bro. I see things a whole lot differently. And people think it's BS or whatever. You never know who you're talking to.
You never know. Do you have any final thoughts, sir, you can share with the public on their journey based upon what you've been through and your perspective?
Help me get the Homeless Millionaire Project up and running. Non-profit to address mental health, unchecked mental health. Help me.
All right.
It doesn't take about 8.5 million people in Metro Atlanta. It might be a little bit less, a little bit more. Give me a quarter.
All right, Mark.
Give me a quarter.
$250,000. All right, man, we out, man.
25 cents.
Thanks for the conversation.
25 cents.
All right, brother. Be cool now.
2.5 million.
All right.